What have you seen from them that's new that you may not have experienced in the first two matches?
Yeah, I don't think our last match against them is a reference for this match. I think it's a team with a new spirit. Since then, there's been a coaching change, so a new spirit about them. Certainly a team who is a little more connected and committed to what they're doing, and a team we've also scouted who has been pressing a little more, winning balls, and they have maintained their danger in transition with the ball. And those are things we need to watch out for. So, and it's also a different competition than the league. And then, sometimes the league, when you look at the table before a game, you get a little discouraged, don't have as much confidence. But here in this particular competition, they've been excellent. And, particularly the last result was a big one. And so we are meeting a team tomorrow full of confidence and who see this competition as a way to maybe salvage their season.
You were asked about the field last game. Obviously, I understood your answer. What you weren't asked was competitively, did it affect anything out there? And then is there any concern about safety for players on a pitch like that?
No, I don't think so. I think the referees are in charge of the safety of the players, and if they deem it not playable, then that's their prerogative, and that hasn't happened. And yeah, I do think it's the same for both teams. And again, not ideal, but it is the situation we find ourselves in, and there are positives for LAFC about it, and there are negatives. And again, it's the same for both teams on game day. And I do know that our grounds crew and our stadium ops are making lemonade out of lemons.
Is there any concern about debuting a player like Olivier Giroud on a field like that? Does it factor into your decision making on when you may use him?
No. Olivier will be available for tomorrow.
He will be.
Yes.
Okay.
And Steve, you just talk about the defensive, the defense, including goalkeeping in this tournament, haven't received many goals. And then coming off the season where you guys coming off a stretch, we received very few goals, and just being able to transition that into the tournament, how does that speak about the work that you guys have been doing with the group?
Yeah, I think a solid defensive block is imperative to any winning organization. I think you can say that about any sport, really, and that's the foundation, and you start from there. And that will always be the foundation. And we pride ourselves in trying to be well balanced, also with the ball and without the ball. And if something is not functioning at the level we deem it should be functioning at, we will work in that area. And the defensive side of the game is something we cover regularly, talk about regularly, and that has to always be there. That is non-negotiable. And we defend as a unit, and when we do, we are quite good and don't concede too many big chances. Does that mean you cannot concede a set piece goal, or an individual error? No, of course not. That's always part of the equation. But for the most part, we haven't given up too many big chances, and we want to continue down that road. And we believe that's a pathway to success.